Hey guys, this is Cyril Gupta, the best friend in your business, and today I'm reviewing a product called AIOffices. This is a product that will let you create your own AI based team that can do all sorts of tasks for you. So it's like having a set of AI employees who will do all sorts of digital tasks. They can be your consultants, they can be your marketing experts, they can be your HR experts, your programming assistants, whatever you can think of that can be done on the computer. This team can help you. You can create complete departments of team members, and those team members can talk to each other, understand what they're saying, and use their individual specializations to generate the solutions that you need. And it's also marketable. There is a system to be able to sell this to other people. You can create companies in it and you can sell this to other people. You can put their companies here. You can create a set of team members for them and sell them a solution based on this product. So I'm going to show it to you next, but before we do, if you decide to buy it, if you like the product, make sure you get it from my link, because that means I will be able to give you some really high quality products as bonuses, and I will also be able to give you Technic Force rewards that let you get my apps absolutely free of cost. Now let's go on to the demo and take a look at AIOffices.
All right, guys. So I'm inside of AIOffices right now, and this application lets you create virtual team members, virtual staff that you can talk to, that you can get to do things for you, right? So it's got a collection of trained team members that you can use, and using the custom agent system, you can also create your own specializations. Let's get started. So the first thing you need to do when you get into AIOffices after login is create your company. So you need to give in some details like the company name, description, website, and the category. So let me just quickly fill up this information. All right, so this is going to be a garden growth company. So I make plant food. That's what the company does. You got to put in your email, company website, and then choose the company type. Now, if your type is not in the list, click on others, put it in, and it'll be added. Now, you also need to add your logo. Of course, it's a bit optional. So let's pick up a logo from one of my, yep, let's pick up this logo. Next, create company. All right, so the company is created, but that's not the end of the story. Now you got to launch the company. We launched it, and now you can start working in it. So the first thing, you could create a department like, let's say you want to create an online marketing department. Yeah, that's what we do here. This is the online marketing division that takes care of all our online marketing. All right, so okay, so create department. Before you create it, you have to have a staff, which I have not created yet. So let's go into hire a staff and let's try to find a worker. So this program is actually on the concept of ready-made team members that you can use in your marketing, that are made that are well, it's pretty interesting. So do these faces look familiar to you? We have Seth Godin, Mark Shafirs, Koa Keegan, Neil, Neil Porel. Okay. Here's the news. You can hire Guy Kawasaki for your work. Now that's interesting, right? So maybe it's not Guy Kawasaki, but Neil Parel is here. So Neil Parel is a well-known digital marketing expert. So I'm expecting that all of these great people in here, they're based off successful people in their own niches. So you can see these are the people that you might somehow recognize a little bit from people that you've seen around. So let's hire Neil Parel. Yep, Neil Parel. Let's hire Neil Parel. Neil Parel. Okay. So, well, there is a description here, and you can also put in a negative prompt. So basically, this is the magic sauce. You can put in anything in the description, and the AI will try to behave like that. The AI will try to emulate it. So if you want a plant growth expert, you could create an agricultural expert. So I'm going to go for the online marketing, of course, this time. Neil Parel, that works. Negative prompt. So if you want to give in any information that the character should not do, the staff member should not do, put it in here Click on next. Then you can give it a voice. So at some point you'll be talking to your staff members, like having voice conversations. You can do that apparently in this team, in this software. So you have all these people who have different voices. So let's try to listen to one of those. Well, that sounds just like Neil Patel. So that's exactly what we're going to choose. All right, hire now. And yep, Neil is available now. And you can see all of these people are available. There are different specialization: affiliate marketing experts, sales page copywriters, therapists, social media experts, Clara Perry, sales coaches, real estate agents, Stephen Allen, apparently a React developer, right? Mhm. So pretty good range in here. Academic researcher, customer support, startup tech lawyer, professional chef, right? Journalist, do it yourself expert, dating coach, travel guide, language tutor. Pretty complete range. And you can create your own. So when you want to hire your own person, there is a way to create custom agent. Let's say I wanted to create a plant growth expert, I could do that, right? Let me try to to show you before I continue with the app how to create a custom agent, because here's the thing: I'm sure you'll be using it at some point, creating a custom agent, right? So let's give it a name like Henderson Clark, and it's a male, agricultural agricultural expert. You are an agriculture expert that has deep knowledge of growing plants at home, in kitchen gardens and backyards. You know all about pests and things that can make your plants grow faster, right? And we can give it a nice photograph. So I'll find a photograph from my collection. I'm going to be an agriculture expert today. And yes, this is a pretty good pick, as good as any. And next. Now you can personalize it. You can give it some sort of character. So you can select a tone: empathic, humorous, professional. Professional is always good. And style. So all these different styles. So let's go for instructive, directory folders, create AI. So apparently we have to create a directory first. So click here, my agents, create directory. Okay, write a description first. These are my agents, my team members, my team, create directory. All right, so now you can also personalize this further. So if you got an agriculture manual, for example, or a practice book, or any other PDF that you want this expert to know all about, you can upload those documents. You can upload images, you can upload PDF and doc files. So that's a good way to train your staff member in specialized knowledge. So you can have legal experts who are subject domain expert of a special country's law or a specific branch of law. So all of that is possible by custom training, right? So I'm gonna kind of like write a training document, give people good advice about plants. Yeah, not much in detail. Click on create, store document, that's done. All right, let's go back from directories. This time we should be able to create a directory, choose a directory, click on create, and the staff member is created successfully. So now you will be able to hire Henderson Clark, right? So just gonna upload my photograph again. Always looks better with a picture. There we go. All right. So now let's go to the staff. In available staff, You have to click custom agent and it shows up. All it's right at the top. Okay, so going back from there, now we have a couple of staffs hired. Click on hire. The information is right here as you said, and you can select a voice. I'm gonna select a voice for me. All right, that works. That worked fine. Hire now. Okay, so now we have Neil Parel and Henderson Clark who are gonna work for us. Next, let's go to dashboard and set up our department, right? Because every team member works in a department. So now we'll be able to create a department, online marketing, right? Online marketing. This is our online marketing department. And let's have Henderson Clark here and Neil Parel. Because here's the thing, Neil Parel is a great online expert, but he's not a plant expert. So he can always talk to Henderson Clark to get information. That's what AI Offices does. You can actually talk. Those your staff members can actually talk to each other. Click on create department. Okay, so now the online marketing department is set up. You can either view it, you can see if you got any projects in there yet, and you can edit it. There's an edit button right here. So you can add or modify your staff members or details, or you could delete it. Now let's go and take a look and start off a project. So let's create a project. Let's call it, like, for example, Facebook marketing drive. And I need to get the spelling of marketing right. Henderson, this is the project in which we create social media posts for our Facebook page. Click on create project. And again, if you want to put in any specialized knowledge like your earlier Facebook post, you could do that. Or you could put in information about the content that you're trying to create, and the AIs will be able to use that content to create projects, right? And or you could just write project information, social media posts about plant growth, kitchen, garden tips, and click on create. All right, so that's done. And now you can talk to your staff like starter and ask them to do tasks. So I just created a conversation named starter, and let's get started. There are three people, of course, me and the two people more. So let's take a look at what the options are. New conversation if you want to start one. If you want to add new staff members, you can. And if you want to have a conversation in voice, you can. So here is the voice conversation thing. You can click on this button and it will start talking to you. So let's try a little bit like Anderson. Okay, I have to click on it. Prepare. What's the best tip you can give to kitchen garden growers today? Click on send. And Henderson is gonna think about it, and it's come up with a tip. People good advice about plants. All right, so got any specific tip about growing tomatoes? And Henderson is reading it now. Okay, so it kind of wants it to kind of wants to find the information in the growing files. I didn't In the uploaded files, I didn't give a lot of information, so I'm gonna try to qualify this further. Can you answer this based on your general knowledge? hmm That worked right away. And here are the tips. And this time, let's talk to Neil Parel. At Neil, can you make a social media post on based on for Facebook based on what Henderson said. Well, these guys are efficient, right? They do things in minutes. All right, so Neil has come up with a very nice social media post. There is a proper title, and look at this. It talks to the customer, talks to the prospect directly, and there are so many different tips, right? And there is an engagement also. There is a call to action. What's your favorite way to use homegrown tomatoes? Share in the comment, right? So you can actually get pretty good content out of it, and you can then just copy it, export it to doc, export to PDF, or if you want to use on the internet, you can. And if you read it aloud, that's also possible. All right, so I didn't hear it, but moving on from here, let's try to talk to the API, talk to the of AI office, right? So now you can talk to it. Apparently, something went wrong generating TTS. Okay, so I guess you can talk to. I was not able to talk to the app, but that's okay. You will be able to talk to it when you get started. And let's carry on from here. Let's go back. And now you have your projects, and in that you have some conversation. So if you want to carry it further, join it a day later and ask Neil, hey Neil, can you make a short answer, short comment to bump up the post above? And yeah, I gotta put tag, of course. Plus, mention staff, Neil Paril. Okay, I typed the name wrong, right? Okay, so you can now have a little comment to bump up the post. So you can keep on this conversation, keep this conversation going on. And now you can, for example, ask Henderson, add Henderson, give me a give me 3 tips about growing potatoes in pots. Here we go. All right, so again, you need to just give it qualifying instructions. If it doesn't work your way a little bit, just tell it more. Generate those tips on the basis of your own knowledge. So if you give it some specific information, it's going to work so much better. But if you don't, then, well, you will just need to tell it to do things your way, and it will. Okay, so I'm not going to upload any files. Okay, so Henderson, you need to have the box empty to type people's names, and now you can send them messages. All right, so he did it, right? Henderson's a smart person, a smart AI. At Neil Parel, make a short poem on this, or let's say meme on this for posting on FB. And here we go. So it gave you a complete meme idea, right? You can just use it and create your own memes and create your own Facebook posts. So this is, of course, just one part of it. It can do so much more. You can create people, you can create departments like HR, you can create departments like marketing, you can create departments like advisory. It totally depends on you. And you can review your conversations anytime. You can see your projects. You can embed. By the way, this is interesting because what you can do is you can embed a conversation in your website. So we haven't created an embed conversation yet. Let me try to get that done. So embed a conversation. Now you need to step out of the project. So to do that, go into staff and let's embed our Henderson custom agent. Oh, custom agent. Okay, he's in the hired staff, right? Not available, right? So now you can click on these three dots and click on embed and click on create new embed. So what happens now is you can now embed this character on your web page, and he can then talk to your visitors, talk to your website visitors, right? And can do all sorts of things, including even accept your payment. Let's call it, for example, my site. Okay, my site, and give it a site name, growth company. By the way, just remember, whatever site you specify here, that's what will be the only valid site. No autoresponder because I haven't created one yet. And if you enable payment, then you will have to create payment integration too, which I haven't done yet. Click on next. Then you can customize your embed details, create embed, and now you get this little JavaScript code that you can put inside your website. And what's going to happen is there will be a little icon here, chat icon, and customers who visit your website can talk to your AI stuff, talk to your AI agent, right? So that's a way to get some engagement there on your websites. All right, so this is the entire application. This is how it works, and it's a great app to hire agents that can do all sorts of work with you. I think it's great for consulting at the top, and you can even put it on your website. Now, if you decide to buy it, if this is something that you love and you like, here is the thing. Don't forget that the best deal is from me, because when you get it from me, you're going to get some really, really good quality bonuses that are aligned with this offer. And you will also receive Technic Force reward points that you can use to get my applications free of cost, right? Without having to pay for them. Plus, you will also get some extra goodies which are on my review page. So make sure you go there, you check it out, you see what I have for you. And of course, if you're watching this review, either you're on my YouTube channel or on my review page, make sure to check out my review page. If you're on my YouTube channel, the details are in the description, and I will see you there. This is Cyril Gupta, the best friend in your business, signing off.